Share with you, we lost a friend recently, a friend not just to us here at WATE and those behind the cameras, but our entire community as well is feeling the enormous loss of Matt Hinkin.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You know, former Channel 6 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hinkin has died at the age of 62.
He retired in August 2021. By then, he'd been living with Parkinson's disease for quite some time.
Yeah, he really had. And over the span of 31 years with WATE, Matt saw us through storms like the blizzard of '93, as well as other disasters.
But this is something that I've not quite remember ever seen in the Knoxville area or the Gatlinburg area. Immediate broadcast requested, evacuation immediate.
Boy, we remember that,
yes,
don't we? He spread the word to keep neighbors safe in the times of crisis, from severe weather coverage, again, to the 2016 Gatlinburg wildfires.
Behind the shops, behind the Pi Beta Phi Elementary School, oh my goodness, look at it. Look at the fire expanding all the way over here now. So this is, boy, I really hate to see this. This is the Gatlinburg area, and this is the reason it's been, the area's been evacuated.
Well, you can hear in his voice just how much the area meant to him.
Yes, but he was so calm while taking us through that.
And that helped a lot of us.
Yes,
yeah, as we were looking at those pictures. He flew into a hurricane, took us camping, took us to Africa on New at the Zoo, and visited countless classrooms to share the science behind the weather.
And Matt, as you may have witnessed, was a man of tremendous faith. He faced so many hardships, the death of his beloved wife, Debbie, in 2020. Despite his declining health, he kept advocating for people facing Parkinson's. He went out, he talked to folks, tried to help others. He did it all without ever having his faith waver.
Yeah.
He would come into work and you would never know some of the things that he was going through.
Right.
And I looked at him one time and I said, Matt, you know, I just want to tell you, I think what you're going through is so unfair because you're such a wonderful person. And he said, what does that even mean? We all have a journey. And sometimes it's hard, and we just have to power through.
Yeah, but you would never know.
No.
Talking to him sometimes.
You wouldn't.
Just an amazing individual. We had the video of him singing there, and immediately I thought we were out on an appearance one time, and someone said, well, why don't you guys all sing a Christmas carol? And we immediately pushed Matt to the front because I knew he was the only person that could sing among all of us. But he was just such an amazing individual. I remember during the eclipse and being with him and the emotion, the excitement. You could hear it in his voice. There were tears even at one point, and I will never forget that. I still get chills because I was just feeding off his emotion, his excitement.
He truly loved that scientific phenomenon.
Oh my gosh.
And that was just one aspect of it. He would be here overnight, several nights in a row. In fact, I missed the blizzard of '93. I interviewed before that and then came in June. And I remember the news director calling me because I had to try out with Matt and then Jim Wogan. And I tried out, I auditioned, and the news director called and said, you know, you and Matt, you're a good fit. I hope you'll join us. And that really resonated with me. And I think that just kind of linked us, all of us.
He's such an easygoing guy.
Yeah.
It's so easy to talk to and to be around. And I just remember we were talking beforehand, running in the half marathon, and we were almost to the end. And all out of nowhere, Matt was one of the marshals, kind of patrolling the route. And he showed up on a bicycle right next to me. He's like, you can do this. You can get to the finish. And he basically helped myself and Trent McGill, who was a meteorologist here at the time, get to Neyland Stadium because that's where the finish was. And it was a big hill to get up at that. And he rode along with us the entire way. But he just cared about everybody.
He was an encourager.
Yeah.
He would say, LT, how you doing today? You know, he could always tell if something was on your mind.
He'd ask about your kids, your family, your pets.
Yes.
I mean, he truly cared. It wasn't just like passing in the hallway.
No.
He truly wanted to know.
Yeah, he really
We're
did.
gonna miss him. He was a good person.
He was such a good man, and I've got to share our thoughts are with his son Joshua. We remember when Joshua was just a tiny tot coming in here, and
he would sit behind the set. Matt would have a desk over there, and he would be over there sitting.
He would. So, Josh, if you see this, we love you, and we're here for you. All right. This is how we best remember our dear, dear friend Matt Hinkin.